not gonna lie, the farther I got from Drummond Lake on the way home, with just the boat stand in my trunk, the worse I felt. I'd heard of this happening to some others. I had no idea it'd be that rough to come home without your boat. I didn't respond to any of the comments on the video. Guess I was still processing losing the boat, but I appreciate your kind words. That 33 lived a fast life, maiden at 100, so every run was between 100 and 135, and I kept going back. Just had to see what it had in it, so it was almost inevitable. Appreciate all the comments. That was a pretty cool boat. Lived a short, fast life. It was actually a week shy of 3 months from when I maidened it. When I say it was inevitable, yeah, you keep sending a boat at them kind of speeds, it's inevitable. But I wouldn't have it any other way. That's why I built the boat. I said that when I built it. Building it for saw runs. So you take them out there and give them a full send. That's what can happen. And it did. Oh yeah, one more thing that I want to clarify. The video that I shot right before I left Drummond Lake without my boat, I mentioned that I had hit a loon, and I wasn't very clear because I was just making that video before I left and a little bit upset. But when I drove around with the car with the rescue boat transmitter and the FPV screen, came down a hill looking through the woods there, and the breeze had just started to pick up, and the surface couldn't see the tips of sponson sticking up. But at one point I thought I saw the tip of one sponson, but it was the head of a loon, or lighter color, but it was laying on its side, and there's another loon right close to it. So I started driving the rescue boat over there, and that loon wasn't moving, and the other one wouldn't leave it. And then I realized it wasn't my boat, turned around, and then I picked up the tips of the sponsons in the FPV screen and tried to snag the boat several times and couldn't get it before it sunk. But yeah, there was a loon laying on its side. I guess I took it out, and its mate, I guess it was there. But what are the odds of, how wide's the loon's head? About that wide. Me running across the water and that loon popping up and me clipping with a rudder. Pretty sure it was a rudder. If I'd have clipped the curved turn fin, it would have rolled, and it didn't. It tripped and took that tumble. So yeah, I didn't explain that very well, because like I said, you cannot see that anything on the water when you watch a replay of that run. Everything looks clean, and the loon was laying there. So, and then that evening I went back and looked again. Breeze was blowing in on that shore on the other side all day, so if it was just suspended just below the surface, I just couldn't see it after a while as the breeze picked up. So I didn't know if it was sunk or still suspended. And I walked that whole shoreline that evening because I have all day to blow in on it. Water's really clear. It's like 10 feet right up to the edge, and didn't find the boat blown up against the shore. But check this out. Here's a picture of one loon still in the same area looking down through the woods. So I don't know where the other loon was, but one was still there, and it didn't dive, it didn't fly away, still in the same spot where I wrecked the boat. I'm in my brother's kayak, and I am working a pattern here. This is Drummond Lake. I stand right over there driving. So I'm trolling. I have a rod here with a big spoon with treble hooks on it. And I've been trolling, watching the depth, kind of doing my grid work in here. So yeah, I stand here and I go out like that, come around. I was running towards this opening here. So I've worked quite a pattern in here, and then I looked at the video and it was looking from here. This is the outlet. I stand just to the side of it. I was coming across here and it started tumbling. I spilled. I was pretty much in line with this point right here, almost to the point, probably about right in here. So I've been working this area more in here and not coming up with nothing. So I've been in this area here. I've been anywhere from up in here, like, I don't know, it'll shallow up to like 10, 11 feet, but where I've been working this pattern here, it's like 18 to 20 feet. This grid I did right here was all 33 to 36 feet deep. And then out in the middle of the lake right here, or this part of the lake, yeah, it's like 42, 43 feet. So 46 feet. So I'm running across some deep water. It's going to be pretty hard to find this in this water. Right now I'm in 30 feet of water. So yeah, there's where I was standing. And here's the point that I'm kind of taking that line to. So yeah, I go up that way, turn around, and I come run right towards me here. Heading out. That run I was heading more out toward the open. Earlier runs, this slope and shoreline kind of tapers away. When I come across here, if I come too close to myself, I shorten my run. So I got a longer run when I head out that way. So yeah, we're giving her a shot, trying to find it, but haven't come up with anything so far. Go back and work this pattern some more. I had to try. Borrowed my brother's Hobie fishing kayak. Came down here to Drummond Lake. Trolled a big spoon with a treble hook on it around the lake for about 4 hours today. Could not raise the 33. It would have been sheer luck if I'd have hooked onto it, but I had to try. So I'm up here at the boat ramp. I stand down along that shoreline when I run the boat, come up into here, make my turn, head out towards that opening down there. So it's down along that shoreline, looking at the video where it went down, and that's deep, anywhere between 25 and 35 feet where I figure it went down. Could not raise the 33. Would have been sheer luck, but yep, had to try. So the 33 will rest in peace on the bottom of Drummond Lake forever, it looks like. There's a little bit of video that I shot when I made the attempt to recover the 33. It's definitely worth doing. Had to try. But being out on the lake, in that kayak with a fish finder showing the depth and the GPS showing the tracks I was laying down so I could work a pattern, grid to recover the boat, or attempt to, make you realize there's a lot of water out there. It's a 1,000-foot run with room to set up on one end and decelerate on the other. And being that deep didn't make it any easier. So I was thinking on the ride home about losing my boat, and what do I do about it? How do I deal with it? And I made a decision. I'm building another one. So I've already ordered the kit, ordered all the electronics, ordered new lipos, had to order another GPS. That all went down with the boat. And yeah, I'm gonna build another 33, set it up like that one was, build it light, strong, 8S for saw run. It's the only way I know to get the bad taste out of my mouth about losing that one. And I gotta find out. I know it had more in it. That second run, I ran 135, blew the water line inside, carrying all that water weight. And it still wasn't all the way loosened up. So I'm gonna build another one, and yeah, I'm gonna send this one too. And there'll be a chance to lose that one. I only know one way not to lose a boat, and that's leave it set on the shelf. And I don't have any shelf queens. So we'll build another 33, we're gonna send her. So it's coming. I'm gonna get on it, build it, get back out there, and see what it'll do. See if I can't beat that 135.